Here at Northwestern State head coach Rick Cabrera as the Demons get ready for a Southland Conference road trip. Finally, a little bit of stability to the schedule, Coach. A weekend away, a weekend at home. You'll start this one on the road, McNeese on Saturday, but a nice bounce-back win to give you some momentum Monday night going into this trip.
Yeah, winning makes everybody feel good, practice better, get good headspace. So we took care of that on Monday. Proud of the guys, shared the ball, scored well. But this conference is one of the best, as they would say, low major, mid-major conferences in the country. Just in regard to like every team is competitive. So we're excited to go down to Lake Charles and have an opportunity to win a basketball game.
You're going to play the team that is leading the conference. Everybody else is very jumbled up. They've got a 3-game lead going in. But for the first 20 minutes here, the first matchup, this was as close a game as any other conference game. Second half got away from you. I know there's some things you want to clean up going into Lake Charles.
Yeah. I should always give the opponents credit when they kick your butt. And, I give them credit for being shot makers that night. We know that we're a better team than what we showed. I do wish I could have that particular game back, but we're allowed to play them twice, and we're going to go down there and try to redeem ourselves.
You guys have had some success on the road in this league. I mean, 3-3. In a perfect world, you'd love to finish above 500 on the road. What has gone into those 3 wins that you think you can pull out and take into Monday night?
I just think, like our guys, we got a lot of veteran guys that just, I try to simplify things. And, I tell them, guys, it's basketball. Their rims are the same as ours. And court dimensions are the same. I don't know if there's a secret recipe to it. They just figure it out. And I've noticed it, and I'm happy for it. But you got to win your home games most importantly. And, try to win every road game. But if you could split them, that's even better.
Well, you're 3-3 on the road so far, but more importantly, I think Monday night, as we get back to that game, maybe the most balanced offense we've seen from this team in conference play, maybe all year. 4 guys in double figures and sharing the sugar, as you were saying.
Yeah, I had to make some changes to the lineup of how we play, and it just kind of opened the floor up for a lot of people, and that allowed us to be able to, you kind of play with more space. But most importantly, the guys allowed the ball to pop, which is what we've been preaching, all year. But we haven't been seeing it on a consistent basis. And on Monday, they allowed the ball to move extremely well, didn't stick, took open shots, and we had the best offensive output that we've had all season.
Moving the basketball going to be key, and more importantly, perhaps taking care of the basketball team against a McNeese team that is almost +4 in turnover margin and do a good job turning those mistakes into points.
Yeah, very good team defensively. I think they're one of the best in the league. I think 1 or 2 with Stephen F. Austin. Have great size at every position. I think Brown is their smallest guy, but he's probably their best on-ball defender. They do a great job at you're eliminating paint touches, but if you move the ball, I still think you can get them. And that's the key to to having success in any offense is moving the ball, driving closeouts, making open threes. So if we do those things, I think we'll be fine. I'm very confident in my ball club right now. And that's how we got to look at things moving forward.
You'll have McNeese on Saturday. You'll go to Nicholls on Monday, so you get a little farther down the bayou. A game that was a tremendous fun watch for everyone. Maybe not a fun watch for you guys on the bench because you were probably white-knuckling there toward the end. But a really good game back in January that kind of showed, again, that this is a 40-minute, any team can win kind of conference and what it was going to be.
Yeah, Coach Sadler's probably has his team as the hottest team in the league right now. They're playing really well. He does a phenomenal job at coaching those guys. It's great to beat any league team here. It doesn't matter if they're a good team or a lower end team. And the victory here was very good, very satisfying. Because it was just another league game. And this one on Monday is going to be even bigger. They're playing really well basketball, and hopefully, on Sunday we're coming off playing some really good basketball going into Monday. So we're excited to play them again.
For you guys, I mean, when you look at it, we talked about it, McNeese being where they are, Nicholls and seemingly about half the rest of the league is just kind of bunched up. At what point do you, with 8 games to go, are you trying to create separation? Do you feel that's going to come in this league, or is it just everyone's kind of thrown in and you pick a name out of a hat on any given night?
Yeah, man, it's unbelievable. I'm sure it's happened before, but I can't remember in all the leagues that I've been in of how balanced the league is. At some point there's going to be separation, just a matter of when. But when you're dealing with your team in February, it's a long season, man, and you got to make sure your team still loves to play basketball in February. And when you're dealing with these guys, you got to focus on taking one game at a time. And that's what we're going to do, and focus on McNeese, and then you focus on Nicholls, and we'll prepare that way.
You'll have a little longer road trip on this one, but I don't know that there's going to be a longer day on a bus than you had Saturday evening coming back from Commerce, Texas, after the game with East Texas A&M. Do you think, in a weird way, sometimes those can be kind of flashpoint moments where things get a little out of whack? You're on the side of the road for a while. It takes you literally 12 hours to get from gym to gym in what should have been a 4-hour trip. Can that be a point where this team kind of shakes off what was a tough afternoon and maybe comes together a little bit more?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I took it as a positive, because I wasn't happy after the East Texas game, obviously, and I was really looking forward to practice on Sunday, and my emotions were on a different level. So when it happened on the bus, and I realized that it was going to take a long time, it allowed me to kind of decompress and focus on UTRGV rather than focus on the pass. Sometimes you got to flush the pass, and that bus situation allowed me to flush the pass going into Sunday. Now we did have a very competitive practice, but it wasn't an emotional practice for me, and I think my guys responded really well on Monday.
Well, here's the safe travels, and it got you a win, but I'm sure you don't want to spend 12 hours getting where it should take you 4.
No, absolutely. I've been through a lot of situations, delays at the airports, just things that kind of keep you off rhythm. I've never been in a situation like that. Hope I don't ever have to go through it again. All my teammates, my teammates, my staff, and my players. And by the way, the players were phenomenal. Like, they were frustrated, but they didn't, like have any outbursts or anything like that. They just chilled, relaxed, and so I gave them a lot of credit, because being on a non-moving bus for 9 hours can really drive someone crazy.
Coach, as always, appreciate your time. Safer travels this weekend.
I appreciate you.